Good evening. I have my speech today about why recycling is important. But before I get started, I would like to ask you a question. How much do you all think gets recycled? What's the percentage rate of the trash you throw away on a daily basis gets recycled in the USA? According to AchieveNet, it's 34.3%. Compared to Austria, what is the world leader right now in recycling, they have a 63% recycling rate. So just for the number, we lag the half behind of Austria in recycling. What is recycling? Recycling converts trash waste into reusable materials. Just imagine a glass bottle, you used it, drank your lemonade or whatever, and you trash it. Of course, the perfect situation, they just reuse the bottle to bring drinks back into the stores, and you can buy it again. So much to the theoretical. Another point of recycling is return material to previous stage. Of course, that saves of some resources, so we don't have to cut down another tree to get paper, so we can actually do our homework on it. That's the use again factor. One thing everybody from us should consider to do is using the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's something every single one from us can do on a daily basis. And of course, I hope after my awesome speech, some of you guys reduce the waste, reuse some materials, and of course, put a focus on recycling. For the first R, reducing. I mean, it's ridiculous how much trash I produce. I live with my wife in a single family home. I have a trash can, I don't know how many gallons, every week full. I mean, I would consider myself that I really try to avoid too much trash, but it's every week it's full, or even more than full. I mean, you're buying a new product, you get a paper card box, especially when my wife orders on Amazon again. That's just so much materials we are wasting, and that we have to change our mentalities about that, honestly. I try to watch the packaging when I buy, for instance, I saw apples at Walmart, a 6-pack in a plastic bowl. I mean, that makes no sense. The apple is perfectly fine with the natural skin, protected from everything, but they put it into plastic to sell it to us. So I only have more trash, have to pay more for the product because they have to pay for the packaging. I mean, and this whole mindset makes no sense for me. We definitely live in a throwaway culture. What's happening now? Okay. The other R is reuse. We definitely should try to reuse products. My first point, use of reusable coffee cups. You can buy them at every coffee shop. They cost about $2 and they happily refill it every day when you wash them out, of course. That just makes more sense than the throwaway cups. I mean, I drink like 3 or 4 coffees a day. That would be 3 or 4 cups I just throw away, and that's definitely avoidable. Plastic bags. I hate plastic bags. I hate them at Walmart. I hate to even put my cucumber or my tomatoes in them. I really try to avoid it. I use reusable bags. I paid 50 cents, 60 cents for them, and I reuse them forever. I mean, there's no way to destroy them. My favorite is coffee filters. I had a Keurig machine, but actually I saw yesterday on NBC News that every Keurig cup needs 500 years to disappear on a landfill. 500 years. Only because of the plastic and metal that's inside there. And that's insane. I use a washable coffee filter Just put my coffee in there. It's out of metal, fine metal strings, I guess, nets. And I just wash it out and reuse it the other day. Recycling. Split trash and glass, metal, paper, and organic materials. And technology products. That should be clear. I mean, the glass gets sorted into different colors in the recycling manufacture. Metal gets melted down. Paper, they put it actually in water and let it soak in and press it into big balls to make new paper, best few tissues out of it or whatever. And organic materials, I have a compost in my backyard, so I really don't put it in my trash cans. The benefits of recycling. All right. It creates jobs. It sounds weird, but it's a big economic factor or a big part of our economy, the trash business. And according to EcoCycle, the homepage EcoCycle, the USA will have a 75% recycling rate until 2030, but will create 1.1 million new jobs. That's 9 times more than actually people work on landfills right now. So, I mean, there's definitely room for improvement and money to make for companies. But it's a good thing. I mean, we need this final push to get higher than our 34% recycling rate. Another reason is to conserve valuable resources. I mean, we all have a phone. In these phones, there are a few grams of silver, gold, platinum, and other valuable resources in there. And just throwing them away and not reusing them is just, it's insane, honestly. I mean, why should we throw gold away? All right. That brings me to the end of my speech. I cannot enough say how important recycling is. I hope I motivated some of you to watch out, especially what kind of products you guys are buying. Better buy some higher quality products so you don't have to throw them away in 2, 3, 4 months. Please recycle. It's not that hard, especially when they pick the recycle products up next to your trash can. It only takes a few minutes of your life, but you really have the opportunity to save the planet. Thank you for your time.